ever wonder why you struggle so much to just try to get ahead in life, in your career, and in your relationships? In this video, I'm going to share with you the secret to get out of your own way so that you can live a more abundant life. I'm going to share with you how this secret affected my own life and what subscribing to my channel will do for you. So what is the secret? 96% of how we think about ourselves was developed in our childhood. Past negative events or trauma can leave us with incorrect thoughts about ourselves. Thoughts such as, I'm not good enough, it's not safe, I'm not lovable. And these thoughts can be, we may have thought them so much that they have repeated and repeated and have become super neural highways in our brain. And so they become more reflex-like. And these thoughts are then impacting every decision and action you take. So if you feel that you're not lovable, then you're probably going to control others to love you. And then in so doing, you're going to push them away. If you feel that you're not enough, then you're probably going to be a people pleaser. And then you're going to not have your own needs met. And you're going to get angry and frustrated with what life is bringing to you. And if you feel that it's not safe, then it's going to be really hard for you to try to get out of your comfort zone. You might feel like life just happens to you instead of you making life happen. So before I go on, comment below. I'd like to know, do you have any of these negative thoughts in your mind of I'm not enough, I'm not lovable, it's not safe? And how are they affecting your life? I'd like to hear. All my life, I was in this cycle of getting up to a successful level, right, almost there, and then I would quit. And I would quit because I would get scared, and I had this nagging thought that I was not good enough. In grade school, I would never raise my hand to answer a question. I thought everybody else knows so much more than me and talks so much better. In my teens, I would hate participating in sports, even though I was good, because I didn't want to perform in front of people. And then in my 20s, I would never participate in a group activity or social gathering because I've always felt like what everybody else had to say was so much more important than what I had to say. And so I had that nagging thought that affected a lot of my life, that I am not good enough. And more recently, I was getting burned out from my job, and I had the thought that I wanted to create my own business. And here comes that thought again. I'm not good enough. I could never make that much money. And so it affected every part of my life. So instead of taking action and starting my business, I lay in bed depressed with my life and waking up every day, going to the same job, working for someone else's company, and I lost motivation and I gained weight, and I lay there and thought, is this what the rest of my life is going to be like? And then one day, I figured out that there is a type of therapy that can help. And all the light bulbs went off in my mind. Everything started to make sense. Before this, I had a bachelor's in psychology and a master's in behavior analysis. And I couldn't figure out my own life. But when I came across this therapy, the fireworks went off in my head, and all those psychology things made so much simpler sense. Remember the secret I told you about, that 96% of how we think about ourselves starts in our childhood? This therapy can help you rewire those negative thoughts and those incorrect thoughts that you have about yourself so that you can live a more abundant and fulfilled life. So I decided to get certified in this therapy so that I could help others. It's absolutely changed my life. I've gone from a quiet little girl to having the confidence to put myself out there, to start my own business, to have my own YouTube channel. It's amazing. So by clicking on the subscribe button, you will learn more about how this therapy can change lives, how events and trauma affect how we think about ourselves, and how we can change our negative thoughts so that you can reach your full potential. And I will be adding videos each week. So if you like this video, check out the next video, how to recover from the negative impacts of trauma. See you in the next video.